Thanks for staying with us. It's time to talk money on the show. And on our Money Motivation segment today, we'll be looking at social media marketing as a means of earning income, especially for those who are 9-to-5ers in terms of a passive, income. And joining us to discuss this is a digital marketer who is here with us in the studio, Adekunle Akinduro. Good morning and welcome to the show.
Good morning, sir.
I almost murdered you.
Good morning,
Good morning, Margaret.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right.
It's good to have you, but so let's look at this. For all of talks about digital marketing and all, social media marketing is, a very important branch under digital marketing. What does social media marketing entail?
Basically, it's not something that is far-fetched.
Okay.
So far, you are a social media user like your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you have a product that you want to sell. I mean, digital or physical products. You can always market your product on it. That's just basically what social media marketing is all about. The normal marketing when you can just market your product, but now you are bringing it digitally, which is on social media. So that's just what social media marketing.
Can any person, anybody, any social media user market on social media? Because some people may not know what it takes to market on social media.
Yes, anybody can market on social media.
So now, what are the steps?
Because social media it's free to all. Like there are some that are like the peculiar ones, the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter. YouTube is something that people use on a daily basis. Now to understand what each platform entails as the kind of audience that are on different platforms, the kind of product you want to put on different platforms that can make your product being attractive or being purchased by the average users, like a layman that just probably is just using it to use social media just for fun. They might have that at the back of their mind that, oh, there's this particular product they are looking for, but they really don't, like it hasn't registered in their mind that they needed it. But you can just upload it on your, maybe some of your friends, and so you do this thing. Okay, maybe I should patronize you, you understand? So that's basically what it entails. An average social media person can market anything on social media, but a strategic social media user will tell you that, okay, this is exactly the market, the kind of platform that your particular product can fit in.
Okay, now just going to that, now talk about platforms. We have different social media platforms. We have the Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube is social media. Social media, so we have a lot of social media, but the most prominent ones are these ones that I call. So for instance, is there a way a lot of people market on all of these platforms and then LinkedIn is left out? People market on LinkedIn?
Yes.
Okay, now what are some of those products that can be marketed on LinkedIn?
LinkedIn is more of the more sane and more serious-minded, the professionals, basically. So the kind of business that can attract people on LinkedIn are more of the real estate. Products like let's say like a summit. Okay. You understand? Like you have like a conference you want people to attend, and maybe real estate, maybe digital marketing kind of stuff. Like I said, real estate. Then like air summit, food summit, all these oil and gas summit, those kind of things actually attract better on LinkedIn because those are where professionals are. These are people that they are serious-minded people. They are not coming. You rarely see funny post on LinkedIn of a skit or something like that. It's just because people there tend to like, you can even use your LinkedIn profile as a CV on its own. So you are going on LinkedIn, you have to be like professional. You see people with suits, tie, jacket, all sort of. You are composed, you are put together on LinkedIn. While on Facebook, Instagram, you can wear anything on your DP, but LinkedIn is basically for professionals and serious-minded people.
Okay. Earlier, you said strategic social media, marketers have a way of marketing goods that differs from just the regular user. The question then will be, is there like a school where they learn how to market specifically for, to target their audiences or the markets that they're trying to, display the goods and services to? If there's a school or there's a training that will be required, what's the average cost of that training?
Okay, there are a lot of schools. There is examples are Google itself. There are sometimes that Facebook conducts all these kind of tests. Trainings
as well
online, even physically. There's Udemy, there is edex.org. There are a lot of schools online.
Okay.
There are some that they are even physical, even in Nigeria, where you can just walk into there like, okay, I want to become even somebody you can employ the person to like, can you put me through, okay, I'll pay you so amount of money, or you guys negotiate the kind of amount he or she is going to pay you at the end of the day. But being a strategic digital marketer or social media marketer shows you that you understand what each platform entails.
Okay.
Like you give advice that, okay, I once told somebody that there are some products that will never fly on Facebook.
Okay.
Not because your product is not good for consumption of the average users. It's just the fact that it is not appealing to that kind of community.
Okay.
While on Instagram also too, while on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. So everything, because you are a strategic social media user or marketer, you are somebody that you understand everything at a particular time that, okay, you understand the peak time where on each platform, if you post on Facebook at social time, you get this kind of engagement, is that high or low? So you understand those kind of measures that is put around those kind of things. Like on YouTube, you can say, okay, these are the particular, if you create this kind of content or this kind of particular product on YouTube, it might not go because it's not appealing to that kind of community. So because every social media platform has their own community. Now talking about the schools, I wouldn't give a particular price to the school because things are changing and schools it differs. But the last time I checked, if you probably want to like do some introductory
basic,
kind of the basic courses so that you can introduce it into social media, you probably have to pay, let's say, less than 50,000 naira.
Oh, okay.
So you get to understand what
you learn the ropes.
Then if you now want to advance, and some are even free.
Oh, interesting.
It's as fun as that. Like some are free. Some you can even watch the tutorials on YouTube. All this, even on Instagram, they will teach you one or two things. And the way this social media thing works is that while you even try to sign up for each of these platforms, they will have given you some insight, like, okay, this is what the community guidelines are. But you know, the average human being, we don't have the time to go through everything, like agreement and commission, agreement and terms and conditions, rather. Those kind of things, like it's just go to agree.
Agree, you
don't even know what you're agreeing into. But it just shows that we've trusted him enough, like, oh, if this person can be using it and is not giving he or she issues, then why can't I use it? So basically, there's no particular fixed amount. You might go to some and they're asking you to pay less than $10. There are some that are asking you to pay more than $50. Some are asking for it. Some even pays in euros. So basically,
so for a novice who is trying to get into social media marketing with less than 50,000 naira, or with 50,000 naira, the person can get at least the rudiments of social media marketing.
Yes, and even for free.
Oh, that's great. Let's look at the products and services now, and the manner at which they are being displayed or advertised. And we've noticed in recent times that there's a trend that comes with that is against the conventional notion of just uploading these products and placing a price or saying DM me. Now there's the infusion of music and dance to these manners of marketing. And so why is that the case? I mean, especially with music, you see the music and dance and they're telling you, okay, you click this, you do this, you do that. I know it started probably from TikTok, but it's now prominent. Is this a very good way of marketing?
Of course, because video speaks better
Than pictures?
Than picture. You get more results with videos than pictures.
Okay.
Now, there are some pictures that are strictly something that you basically like, you upload, maybe like a motivation. But imagine you reading it in kind of video, like a voiceover or something. Let's say there's a face put to it. It goes a long way to like when like the person is
the mind
exactly
of someone,
it creates the picture, even the voices, the dance and everything. You see the music videos. Some will rather, even before they upload on YouTube or something, maybe they just have a new sound that just comes out. They go to TikTok, they just upload. Let's give an example. This Buga song by Chris Daniel. Before we even saw the video, it's just the audio that people were using it a lot on TikTok. Yes. And the song was blowing up. Like, even a lame person was like, anytime you probably go on TikTok, almost everybody on your timeline, or even the people, because you know the way TikTok work, it's not really about everybody that you are following. That is showing. Unlike Instagram, that will just be showing until you go to the discover or the explore page. But TikTok, the home page shows almost everything. Like maybe while you are signing up for it, has shown you, okay, these are your likes. I mean, the things you probably like, to maybe music, maybe novels, or motivational talks. So you bring you those kind of things. Like the algorithm of the TikTok is going to bring you those kind of things. So now, if you now put your music on TikTok and people, maybe somebody like an influencer or somebody that uses TikTok more, now feels like, this song is actually, it makes sense. Creates a content around it, then upload it. Before you know it, it's becoming 1, 2, 3. Before you know it, everybody, it has blown, and you are like, what's going on? The music is not really that. And somebody did something. Let me digress a bit. Somebody said, if you remember this song, alcohol challenge that this guy did.
Yes.
And you know, a lot of people were pouring alcohol, all kind of things on their body, and the guy was like, he appreciates the love he has for the music or something like that, but he would rather not, he's not advising people to be pouring things on themselves and all this. And somebody replied, he used that, I love your song, so you can't tell me what I want to do with your song.
Okay.
So people use different things to just attract, but when you create video content, it attracts more than picture.
Okay, sorry, in terms quickly, as we just wrap up the segment, for an average social media marketer, for who is learning to market and who has already started marketing, what's the basic return one can get being a social media marketer?
Okay, it depends on your product.
Okay.
You need to understand, okay, is it, let's say you are trying to sell clothes. Now, you know how much you buy your clothes, basically. Then you've done your returns, like, okay, when it's coming, the shipping, the amount, everything, you've done it on your head. Okay, I'm going to sell it. Let's say you buy it for 2,000 naira. Even with the shipping and everything, let's say 500 naira, that's 2,500. Now you are trying to, like, okay, let me make some money. You are making, like, you are adding like 1,000 naira on it. That's 3,500. Now that alone has told you that if you are selling one, you are getting 1,000 naira. Now you have to consider the fact that from this 1,000 naira that you are adding, it's consuming of your time, your data that you are using also too. So you are getting, so it has to be something that you sit down and you work your mathematics, you work your profit. Sometimes it doesn't really work out the way you want, because sometimes you sell some products, but because you are trying to get more customers to yourself, there's something they call return policy. Where maybe the product is not what the person wanted. So you have to probably pay for delivery to bring it back. And you might have, some customers are actually very understanding, that they will tell you that, okay, don't worry. Instead of you paying for the delivery where you are, maybe it's their own error. But whoever error is, sometimes you have to take the cost because you are the one that you are selling.
That's a fine place to wrap it up.
Thank you
so much for your time.
Thank you, Adekunle.
That was Adekunle Akinduro, a digital marketer, a social media marketer as well, who was putting us through the ropes of social media marketing. We're going to break now. One return, it will be time to take you through the social ride. Please to stay with us.